And on BBC One now, we join Sue Barker for Today at Wimbledon.
Good evening, welcome to Today at Wimbledon. And the championships are still trying to come to terms with the shock defeat of the defending champion and clear favourite for the title, Steffi Graf. But no problems for the defending men's champion, Pete Sampras. He was in devastating form. Today, the number 2 seed, Michael Stich, had the added pressure of restoring German pride. There was no time for Laurie McNeil to celebrate her stunning victory. This afternoon, she was back for round 2. Returning to centre court, last year's finalist Jana Novotná, hoping for a happier ending this time. Also returning to the Wimbledon stage, Britain's Chris Bailey, who won our hearts 12 months ago. Andrew Foster served his way into the 4th round last year. Could he repeat that feat again? And Chris Wilkinson this afternoon faced Carlos Costa, ranked 17 in the world, but best on clay. And finally, with those most famous legs at Wimbledon, faced some hair-raising moments. We'll have more on that smooth operator Agassi a little later on in the programme. But the sun was shining on Wimbledon once again, with many of the top seeds in action. That means we have a lot of tennis to bring you over the next hour. And joining me to discuss the ups and downs of Day 3, I'm pleased to say, is one of Australia's best Davis Cup players, John Alexander. And we'll be talking to John a little bit later. But we begin on court 2, and the first match featured the champion of '91, Michael Stich, currently the world number 2. He faced 28-year-old Bryan Shelton of the United States, who'd fought his way through 3 tough rounds of qualifying. And it was Shelton that took control early in the match. He broke Stich's serve twice in the first set to take it 6-3 and was equally impressive in the second. The crowd sensed another shock defeat at Wimbledon and filled the stands for the 3rd set. Stich responded by achieving a break to lead 2-love, but Shelton had all the answers. He broke immediately and then again to lead 4-3. That's where we join it with Shelton to serve.
Love.
Again, Michael Stich surprised by the height and the speed of the bounce.
.30-15.
Third double fault for Bryan Shelton. He's had 7 aces. Stich, surprisingly, only 2 aces and 6 double faults. Stich's fighting every inch of the way, but just not getting any luck at all. Fine hit backhand, just catching the top of the tape. Now 2 points for a 5-3 lead in the third set.
(40-30).
Stich was crowding in, keeping the pressure on Shelton to produce a good shot.
Game Shelton. Shelton leads 5 games to 3. Quiet, please. Thank you.
No room for Michael Stich to make any more errors. 2 sets to love down and 3-5.
(15 love). (30 love).
Yes, if there's been any luck, Bryan Shelton has been the beneficiary of it. Several times he's got the tape on return of serve. And Michael Stich almost looking resigned.
First service.
Possibly 2 points from defeat.
(40-30).
It's a game of inches. That return of serve just catching the top of the net. Would have been a clean winner had it cleared.
Game Stich. Shelton leads 5 games to 4. Third set by 2 sets to love.
Well, time definitely running out for Michael Stich, but maybe that ace, that last point there, might give him just a little bit of confidence. He must know that his opponent 120 in the world, Shelton, lacks experience in this situation, and it will be a question mark whether he, Shelton, how he handles this next game. It was noticeable in his last service game that he took just a little bit of extra time on his serve, and if ever there is a time that he's likely to falter, it's the next game, and that's the time that Stich has got to pounce. So a great moment.
Bryan supporters, go Bryan. I hope they didn't dream that he'd be going this well. Serving for the match. Certainly has taken more time prior to serving each point in the last few times at serve.
Down behind the court, please, quickly. Thank you. Please, down behind the court.
Rather an awkward moment for Bryan Shelton, play being held up between the first and second ball.
Love 15.
And that's just tension. Return never looking like it might go out. Anxiety confusing Bryan in the heat of the moment. Love 15.
Well, a brilliant point here by Stich. Good return. He moves up to the short one, plays the angle. Perfect timing, perfect placement.
Please, behind court. Please go down. It's disturbing the players. Thank you.
So some success with that serve right at the body of Stich.
Well, he does well to get this half volley forehand so deep, and that caused the problem for Stich. Couldn't quite get it down the line.
First service.
Match point.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Shelton.
In 1 hour and 42 minutes, the number 2 seed and former Wimbledon champion Michael Stich has been eliminated by 28-year-old American Bryan Shelton. 6-3, 6-3, 6-4.
No, I mean, as I said last week, I mean, I played great last week, and I played a guy today who he could have closed his eyes and would have hit the ball wherever he wanted to hit it. I mean, he had all the luck on his side. I didn't get one lucky ball for myself. He played all the big points. I mean, once I got the break, I was in front. He played like 3 unbelievable returns. I can't say to myself I made a lot of unforced errors or easy mistakes, so I gave it to him. I just played a regular game. I didn't play great. I didn't play bad. I just played a solid game, and he just played everything better and had a lot of luck in the important stages of the match.
So Michael Stich joins Steffi Graf on the sidelines. Not a good tournament for Germany so far, but John, you had probably the best seat in the house in the commentary box for that match. Great performance from Bryan Shelton, but how would you make Stich's form today?
Well, it was sort of disappointing. It was disappointing not to see him give his best, especially after last year when he fought so well, and he was really magnificent losing to Becker in a magnificent 5-set match.